these two no-nos. Disposable barbecue. Not us. And running across safety ladders. There you go. What can one say? Desperate to get moored up. Well, I didn't go and check, but looking at this footage now, the guys were true to the word. They cleaned up after themselves. Well done, lads. I'm to blame them. They left it till the morning because it was a late night in the end. Anyway, fair play. Just that one little incident where your mate won't let you get on YouTube. Sorry about that, lads. Well, it's 5:30, 20 to 6 in the morning. We're setting off at 6 o'clock, so apologies to our neighbours who I may disturb, but we're going all the way through to Norfolk Broads today. Lovely morning. It's a bit fresh, but I sincerely hope this isn't coming out of our boat. So as you can see, might not be the best place to put it with the sun there. It's filtered through the tree. Sunrise, lovely. Apparently it's going to be sunny until about 8 o'clock and then cloud over, but we've got a long journey. We're setting off in 10 minutes ago to head to Norfolk Broads, where we booked a mooring. So yeah, schoolboy area with the camera today. Do some good footage as well, but that guy saw his ass in the end. A bit weird. Don't know what happened with him. We were very friendly before, talking about fishing and asking what YouTube channel it was and things, and then he must have realised that, well, I don't know. So anyway, forget that. So I caught about 5 or 6 skimmers yesterday, and then I felt the ground with my rod rest. I thought, it's a bit hard that, I don't think I'll be able to get my running brolly in it. So I persevered in the rain until it absolutely lashed it down, and so I give up then. And as it turned out, it went quite nice later on, but by that time Braymore behind us had moored right up to us across the safety ladders, which not really supposed to do that, but I suppose if you're struggling to find a mooring at that time, then, well, anyway, that's not my problem. So I didn't bother fishing. Then we played cards, Queenie, high stakes, matches. Christine slaughtered us all. What am I doing? So I set my feeder rod up first. Every year, every time I come, when I'm intending fishing, I bring 2 rods, float rod and a feeder rod. And I always set the float rod up first and never get to set the feeder rod up. So this time I've done it the other way. So Norfolk Broads, it's not really float fishing tactics on there, I don't think, so I'll stick with my feeder rod and set up possibly, if I get chance, tomorrow, but we're doing the long walk tomorrow at Beccles. And yeah, it's been a bit mad. The inverter's tripping out constantly. You just put your phone on charge and it trips it. So we're having to find, well, we will have electric later on. We've got the 12 volt, so anything that's desperately needs charging, you can put it into the 12 volt socket. So it's not, as long as the boat starts. That's the main thing, isn't it? Anyway, I intended on not having too much to drink last night because it's an early start this morning. Didn't work. Ended up drinking some of Christine's Kraken. I'm not sure whether it's a rum or not, I don't have to check it out there, but try it, it's nice. And yeah, we'll be getting on now. I think it's 20 to 10. I will double check this though, because I were a bit giddy when I was getting ready for coming on holiday and checking what time the slack water were, but I think it's 20 to 10. So we'll be going with the tide all the way. So I'm reckoning it's going to be just over 3, well it's 3.5 hours according to the charts. But when you're going with the tide, you can knock 15-20 minutes off that, can't you? So yeah. I won't probably not be able to put the camera recorder on this and talk to you through my little fairy friend very much, because the corner where I have it situated will have a person's backside on there most of the journey. So I might have to put you up near the sink. I'm sorry, I know it's a bit crude, but needs must, I'm afraid. Yeah. If it stays like this all week, I'll be quite happy. But I don't think it is going to do. I'm watching out for the adders. Alright, come on, let's get going. It was a very, very early start on a gorgeous morning. Note to self, it's not all about sunsets, you know, there's some lovely sunrises. Problem being is the sunrise in summer, they tend to be a little bit early, don't they? But yes, well here we go. So we're setting off, and I apologise to anybody who may have been down Fleet Dyke on 26th of July if we woke you up. We tried to be as quiet as we could, but obviously with the engine running and a little bit of bow thrusters to get away from Fur Royale in front of us, we may well have disturbed you. If that's the truth, then I apologise. Now, looking at the footage I've got for today, I'm not sure if you understand how I go. In fact, I don't think I understand how I do it. What I'm doing at the moment, I'm putting a load of clips on a timeline on an editor, and I'm working my way through them and cutting bits out here and there. Now, when I do my normal daily ones, I end up cutting a hell of a lot of footage out, and some people might like to see it, some people might see themselves on it. So what I'm doing this time, like I've mentioned yesterday, was I'm making it into episodes. So I may get at least two, and maybe three out of today's footage. And so, yeah, like I say, I'm going through it bit by bit. I will have to reduce it, because already I've just put on here now up to us getting through Great Yarmouth, and there's over an hour on there. So that's possibly going to be episode 1. And, well, what can I say? I've done it, I've used it, I've filmed it, I'm using it. So sorry about that. I'll try to make it a little bit more interesting. The wife said she was going, do you know, I don't know how I put up with her. Do you know what she said yesterday after viewing my episode 1? She said she would go to message people asking them if they would like her to mute my microphone permanently. That's not nice, is it? Right, anyway, here we go, we're off. And here we have Sam showing us his rope tidying skills. Now, some people tie it to the bowsprit there. I just tend to whiz it round in a big circle. Sam's, now there's electrician Sam in the building game, as you could see. That's his builder's bum. Yeah, so Sam's doing the ropes, and I think everybody's up at this present moment in time. I don't think anybody's had a lion. Well, with Eliza you don't get a lion. She's up about this time every morning. But look at that. Beautiful. Not Sam, obviously.
You're my sunshine every morning, light up every moment, make my every dream come true. Oh, I can't describe it. Took my tongue and tied it, sent my heart over the moon. Come fly away with me, imagine all the things that we could see. see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly away with me. Make my heart race in a hurry, lose my every worry, every second I'm with you. We'll turn all the pages, check off all the places, every day is something new. Don't that sky look blue? Yeah. Come fly away with me, imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly away with me. You're my sunshine every morning, light up every moment, make my every dream come true. Oh, I can't describe it. Took my tongue and tied it, sent my heart over the moon. Come fly away with me, imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly away with me. Imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Let's not miss our chance. Come fly away with me.
Crash.
Let's have a look what's going on up here.
Probably just got see this bit.
Yeah. See them right here. There's a river up there, did you know that?
2 children in charge of the boat.
I wish I was.
Well, she's looking for the horn. She thinks that's the horn. She's trying to pick the bloody horn up. Right, so anyway, this is where you're going to have to stay, I'm afraid, because I can't get you in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Let's have a look. I'll be level. Oh God, I can't tell.
Level.
No, I'm talking to myself, it's alright. Oh well, I can always level it up, can't I, later. Right, so where are we now? We're just coming up to Thurn. No, we're not. We've gone past Thurn. We're just coming up. What did you say then, dear?
Oh dear.
Just explain how much she loves you, Dave.
To Upton Dyke.
Baby.
And little monsters driving the boat. A big monster. I don't know how my furry friend's coping with the breeze with me head out here. That's recording. That's recording. Right. I've gone for the 2-camera approach. I'll come down there a bit because it's a bit breezy. I've gone for the 2-camera up above approach. I was intending having 3. But when you come to edit it and try and put it all together, it's a nightmare. So I've got my camcorder that I'm talking to now, that you're watching this from. I've got my GoPro facing forward, and I've got my Acaso facing to the starboard banking, which I keep swapping over. I was intending having one on either side, but like I say, it's too much. Plus I've also got my little camcorder, so when I come to try and put it all together, it might be December by the time you're seeing this. So it's been, well, we're only on day 2, and it's been a little bit eventful already. Weather's completely different today, but it's due to cloud over, did you say, dear?
Yes, unfortunately.
And we're just coming up to Acle now, well, shortly. That's about 2 hours and, well, it's 2 1/4, but if you go in with a tie, you can do it in 2, I'm guessing. We'll see. But somebody did say on one of the Facebook groups that the tides have been pretty high recently, and it does look. Oh, what time is it now? 7 o'clock. Well, we're 2 hours off. Now then, we've had this before, haven't we? In October, but it was even higher than this now. We've had it in October where we've headed off down south and couldn't get through because the tides were too high. But I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, you can see it. It's on that banking there. You can see how high it's been. Yeah, we'll be right. So what are we doing? Stopping at St Olives?
I think that was the plan, just having a quick break at St Olives. Stretch our legs and then carry on to Upton Dyke.
Right.
Stretch our legs in the beer garden.
Beer garden, sounds good to me. Right. So we've got inverter issues, but when the engine's running it seems to be fine. I was under the impression from being told that it was when the engine was running that there was a problem, but at it again. It seems to be working okay when the engine's running. Having said that, I've only got a little battery on charge. I think Sam's got his phone on charge, whereas yesterday I just put my phone on charge and it tripped it, so at least we know that we can charge things up when we're moving. So that's not too bad. Plus we'll be getting electric hookup at Oulton. Acle Bridge.
How busy was St. Bennett's this morning?
Yeah, it was pretty busy. There was one space, but I think that's somebody who's left because there were two boats moored up side by side down on one of the fishing pegs.
Right.
So, well, just before the fishing pegs, at the side of one. Right, so here we are.
This side, a bit more shady. Yeah.
Acle Bridge, well, nearly. And this is where we'll be Thursday at Pedro's for Christine's birthday. She gets a treat every year. She gets a holiday for her birthday. I know how to look after a woman. Mate. Yeah, £10 per day. Now they were doing some work on the free moorings, but it looks like they're still closed because there's a big...
Pedro's in it then?
Yeah. These are free ones that we own.
There's boats in there, but
You've got to get over the bridge into it. What, can't you?
I think part of it were closed off. I don't know if it still is. I'm guessing it is because there's big massive gaps there.
Right.
So there's some of it's not available on that side.
So the flusher on the toilet is leaking in the aft cabin
Pedro's on
slightly.
So if you go to Pedro's, it's free then.
it's £5 garbage changing.
The inverter's playing up.
Outside the pub, it's wind viewing.
Christine's not playing up too much.
Outside the pub, it's only a few more.
Yeah.
Kim Buttdim's being a good girl. Eliza's a monster. She's been quiet for a few minutes.
It's the only
She's
Pedro's,
got
isn't it?
Yeah, it's
an iPad or something or other.
like.
What are you playing, Eliza?
Right.
Eliza?
YouTube, Dave.
YouTube.
Yeah, she becomes ignorant with that. So.
She's in a trance, isn't she, with that on? Keep it on.
My dad liked Pedro's though. We spent a bit too much money on food though, we got way too much.
Always, yeah.
But he enjoyed it. So he loved it.
So anyway, we booked a mooring in the basin. So we will be in there right outside Pedro's on Thursday. And the reason we've done that is because it's going to be about 4:30 by the time we get through up here. We don't want to be struggling to find a mooring.
I suppose this is the wrong customer.
But I shall be popping over to have a word with Phil.
No, we do get a lot of road
See how he's going on.
Right. Is there
Yeah.
close to a village or something? Is it?
April,
How far away is that?
stuck there.
Oh, right.
We walked it.
Oh, right, walking distance, right.
Yeah. But it's that main road, isn't it?
I'm getting
Yeah.
bombed, aren't
It's
I?
like a
Audio bomb now.
big
Can't do a proper commentary, can you, when these two are talking? Right, so anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah, so the inverter, it seems to be okay with the engine running. Definitely not when it's not running. And we'll be okay on shore power. So we've got shore power today, we've got shore power tomorrow. If we can get in the stay at Loddon, we'll have shore power. I don't think we've got any at Pies Mill if we can't get in at the stay. This is always busy here.
There's plenty of time its way. The end is on its way. The end is on its way. We feel like flowers every moment. Spend all our time fixing what's broken. Let's live for now. Let's live for now. Now. Don't even know the word unspoken. Or get stuck going through the motions. Let's live for now.
then. Right. So, Joe, go with the flow. That battery's about run out. That battery's bound to run out, isn't it?
Do you know that? Oh, last night they kept looking at the boat.
Thank you. Hey? What bloke?
Last night.
What bloke?
He'd walked past the boat twice but really looked in. Yeah, I think he most probably knows being there through his big notes. Yeah, I was thinking about it afterwards.
And where was I?
You've gone for a walk or something, haven't you?
We'll get all our sandwich. So what do you want?
Right. No then, Mr. Oates.
Go and have a look.
Alright.
Makes sense that
I have to keep my furry friend down here because it's a bit breezy up there. Sea breeze. Alright, so we're at Yarmouth and it is now 5 to 9. I thought we'd get here for about 9:30. So the tide has been taking us.
Yes.
Where's he going? Round that way. Whoa!
Is he undertake?
That side.
Ain't happening though, is it?
Not listening, is it?
What's that? Bicycle one, is it the same one?
Yeah.
That side, not that side! That side, mate.
Hello? He just didn't listen, did he?
It's going to get cut up here, isn't it? Overtake on that side. I don't know. So we've just had somebody trying to go round us on the inside, but I think they realised that they'd end up wrapped up on that key heading up there if they carried on.
He probably saw that and realised, didn't he? Boats that are just sort of tied up.
Anyway, just a bit more excitement. Pretend we have the camera on him.
That's the tip, so that's why they float out a little bit sometimes. Wow, and on low water.
I reckon it was somebody who doesn't normally drive and the actual driver's just come back and gone, whoa, too fast. They've slowed down and they've not rushed past us, have they?
You can't even do that, isn't it? When one comes up this way,
That's the thing as well, that's what people have been saying online, that because people haven't been before and there's so many coming that haven't been. Like, they shouldn't be really fast
every
and
time this rushing out here, you're going to really control it properly. Some days,
Not bad. Anyway, what can you say? What can you say? Got over 9 foot on the bridges.
Sandwich.
make sure my socks don't
As we come to the top end of the yacht station, and there's a guy, one of the guys checking the ropes. You probably can't see that from here with the GoPro.
You can show us the very good girl.
They are very good here at the yacht station.
Would you like to do anything?
It's always worthwhile giving them a ring if you're not too sure about the height of the bridge or the bridges. He gets a bike ride as well because it's a bit far from the top to the bottom.
I think
Maffets. It's just come to me now, 2 weeks later after something I was talking about. I think this is where the high-speed tug came from. Is it Maffets? This might not be Maffets, I'm not too sure. Everett Marine, that one. That'll be it, Everett Marine.
I just don't. I don't. When I think of grandma sometimes.
The wind's blowing pink champagne onto the banking. They're trying to get away. Doopy-doopy. I don't know what you were thinking of. Right, so I'm guessing now because it's low water just before slack, and it'll be quite a few coming over Braden, heading back. All right. Well, we had an early start this morning. I was up at 5:30. My body clock's telling me it's 0 o'clock, but
Do you want your life jacket?
I don't think she'll let me have one at 9.
Your whistle.
It's underneath, Sam, it's here.
Yeah, no,
You're going to do it?
should we take the tags off it? Obviously, we've been here 3 times. Use the boat now.
Please try to turn on.
Yeah, pick it off now.
Yeah, keep trying to turn on, Dad. Still keep
I can't do a commentary, can I? There's too much noise going on. What's the pigeons don't crap on you? Oh, it's breezy now. This one's batting on a bit. San Diego. Yeah, past it. Something interesting happened. Have a go, Sam.
Can do, yeah? Don't mind.
Follow that boat.
Thanks.
You stopped? 12 minutes. Oh, that's how I keep it on, yeah. What we're talking about. What am I doing? I lost the plot. said I'll keep it on until we got past there.
Yeah.
But it's low water, so we shouldn't be going against the tide that much.
It's like what was sitting on the bridges behind us, though, wasn't it?
It's slack means neither one way or the other, isn't it? But
Right.
low water means it's still coming out. High tide means it's still coming in. So if I see it on the slack,
As we approach Braden Bridge, I think I'll call it a day for this video. Well, an episode anyway. It's taken me far too long to put this together for more than one reason. Well, one of the reasons was I had to take some stuff down to my daughter in Southampton. We had a local lockdown, and so I decided to stay away and visit relatives in Aldershot, and I've only just come home a couple of days ago, just before we go into full lockdown by the looks of it. And also trying to edit the video. What I'm trying to do is I've got everything on it. It's like an external drive. It's a MyCloud Home, and because I've got that much video stuff on the timeline, it's having a nightmare keeping up with it with the processor. So I'm going to have to readjust. And anyway, I will promise that episode 3 will not take us long. And join us in episode 3 for, well, the rest of the journey from here down to Norfolk Broad and Lost Orders at the Bell Inn.